Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 2 to my autographs, my Hall of Fame autographs, that is. In my first video, which I showcased everything that's in this box here. A lot of juicy cards like this sweet Miguel Cabrera Playing Days card. Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, as you see here. Here's another one that I showcased in my last video. Roberto Clemente music song sheet. Sign there, but I left a lot for the next video, and that is another 2-row box which I have here, and I will showcase a lot of these videos. And one of the reasons why I was enthused to make this video is because I received 2 autographs recently within the last 2 weeks. I'm excited to share those with you. I'll put these in the back here, and I'm having fun enjoying picking up these autographs, Hall of Fame autographs. I'm in a spreadsheet league, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, that Jake, Legends Never Die, had me join. And I like seeing where I seed against all the other Hall of Fame autograph collectors. And I like where I'm at, to say the least. It's fun. It's just a personal conquest thing. But anyway, let me start by showing some cards here, because that's what we're here for. I don't know if I'll get through this whole box because there is a lot of cards here, but look at this. Right off the bat, I'm starting it with a banger here. Ken Griffey Jr. Look at this card, numbered to 5, greatest moments. Gotta love a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph. Here's one at 85, Wade Boggs. Not a big signature there, but sweet nonetheless. Rhino, rest in peace, with his rookie card, looking sweet there. Here's a Jim Palmer light pen autograph, but a sweet action shot nonetheless. Here's a bold Billy Williams in the 1970s. Very big and bold, love that one. Here's one, David Ortiz, in the early Minnesota Twins days. Very beautiful. Here's another one, Fred McGriff. As you can tell, the price tag that was on that one. This one, I believe, is numbered right there to 25. Here's Maz, Bill Mazeroski, in a 59. Very beautiful. Here's another one, Mike Schmidt, with an Arena Club slab, but this is distributed by Topps, so this is sweet. Here's a non-licensed card, Bob Gibson with a uni there. I believe this is numbered. Where's that numbering at? Let's see. Oh yes, on the back you can see it's 3 of 3, but sweet autograph there. Here's an archives of Ted Simmons, very unique card there. Here's a Playing Days, Enos Slaughter, better known with the Cardinals, but to see him with my Yankees, definitely love that. With conflicting autographs there. Let's get another little stack out for you guys. It was a tough one that eluded me for a while. Nelly Fox on a Playing Days. Definitely gotta love this one. He's a tough signature. Not really tough, but a little bit pricey given the caliber of player he was. Here's another Bob Gibson on a team card. So you could tell the signatures right there. Got this for like $10 because how elusive that signature goes with the grass. Guess a lot of people weren't fancying it, so I got it for really cheap. Raleigh Fingers on a 75. Shout out to Lou Rock TV, who loves these type of signatures with these silver stickers. Carlos Beltran, welcome to the Hall of Fame. I picked this up recently because he's a Hall of Famer, and I figured, you know, gotta get me a Carlos Beltran, best player. And then I remember him fondly with the Houston Astros for that playoff run where he hit like 6 or 7 bombs in the playoffs. My God, that was something to see someone locked in like that during the playoffs. Picked this up recently, Al Barlick. I don't chase umpires, but when this comes up for a low price, I think I picked this up for 15 bucks. I figured, why not? Here's a John Smoltz SPX with some game used uniform there. Not bad, and this is numbered to 35. Here's one I got from Mike Baseball Collector, Bill Terry, who gifted me this in a trade. I think this was like a throw-in. Billy Wagner, Hall of Fame reliever. Very nice. Gaylord Perry in his older days, pointing the camera like you're next. Sweet one. Larry Walker with the Rockies. Gotta love that one. Gold label. Here's a older Lloyd Wayner in a 39 play ball. Gotta love it when it's on a card this old. Is Jeff Bagwell, Back to the Future. What I love about this card is it gives you two for the price of one. Todd Helton, 2 Hall of Famers on one card out of 1,500. Hoyt Wilhelm on a 64. Just gonna have a little bit of coffee here. Give me a second, go next. Let's show some of the ones I have in the background here. Let's see, let me get some of these out. Here's a sweet Ty Cobb signed check. Gotta love that. And who's next? Walter Johnson. I've shown this autograph quite a few times, but the big train over here with a nice picture stuck on the backside. Very prideful ones in my collection. Let's see what else I got here. This is one I picked up a little while ago on REA. This one has Bill Terry. Lefty Grove was the reason why I picked that one up. Carl Hubble and Charlie Gehringer. But this is my only Lefty Grove autograph. Chased that for that reason. And I got it very affordable given what Lefty Grove's autographs go for. Let's see what else I got back here. Leo DeRocha. Oh, almost knocked the camera over there. Here's a cool one. Casey Stengel. This one is cool because he got his autograph there with a sweet, pensive looking shot as he's looking over the action. And then they give you double the autograph here. Casey Stengel once again. Fielding, shagging some balls there. I don't know why this went for an affordable price, but whenever you get to have twice the fun with his autograph. Here's another one, Kirby Puckett. Picked that up through one of Scott's friends, Stukes. Kirby Puckett. I love this version of his autograph. The way that he gets the P incorporated from the Y, the K with the loop, and then he loops back with the T. This is the autograph I chased of Kirby Puckett. I love this picture of him smiling. It's an oversized card, but I love this version of his autograph. Here's Jesse Haynes, Hall of Famer. Here's one that I picked up recently at the National, Willie Foster, with a nice coupon picture of him there. This guy was compared to Satchel Paige before Satchel Paige. There was an umpire that called the games for Willie Foster and Satchel Paige, and he says if you just close your eyes and just look at the pitches thrown, you couldn't tell the difference between the two, Willie Foster and Satchel Paige. Let's go back to some of these regular size card autographs. Is Billy Williams in a rookie card. Big Dave Winfield with the lumber. Love the way that looks. Is Brooks Robinson. Dick Williams. Robin Yount. Is Adrian Beltre in an early Dodgers uni. Rod Carew. This is numbered to 75. Carlton Fisk. This one's numbered, I believe. Yeah. Numbered to, what is that? 199. Is David Ortiz probably beating my Yankees in the 9th inning. It's an Autumn Classic. This one's numbered also. Where's the number here? I think it's right there in the corner. 5 out of 5. Very low numbered. Steve Carlton on a 72. Here's a Gabby Hartnett. Trevor Hoffman. Here's a fun one. Derek Jeter with a game used bat. Bronx Bombers, the Derek Jeter collection. This one's numbered to his number 2, but 3 times. 222 to the 3rd power. Number 2. Here's a new Hall of Famer, Andrew Jones. Shout out to my friend Adam from Adam's Card Closet. This card reminds me of a dynamic duo series I did a long time ago. I did that like 5 years ago. I did the top 40 dynamic duos in baseball history. And I remember Adam constantly asking me on all the videos, is my boys going to make this dynamic duo? And when I got to the last one, he thought they weren't going to be in it because he didn't think they were top 10 material. But to his dismay, they were 10th on my top 10. So he was like ecstatic. Jeff Bagwell. This one's numbered, I believe, to 94. And speaking of the dynamic duo, here's Chipper Jones. The Joneses. This one's numbered for non-licensed, numbered out of 40. Sweet on-card autograph, though. Orlando Cepeda. Sweet gift I received there. Hal Newhouser, very beautiful. Sparky Anderson with the Tigers. Roberto Alomar on a rookie card. Is Andre Dawson. I love when they point the bat at the camera. Is the bat coming at you? Love that picture. Lee Smith on the rookie. Here's a sweet Tom Seaver with a patch. 3-color patch there. This one's numbered to, what is it, 90? Oh no, 6 out of 10 actually. There we go. Yeah, so this is a sweet one. Love that one. Johnny Mize with the Yankees on a 53. Bobby Doerr. Lou Brock. Love that one. Here's Tommy Lasorda on a 64. Rookie card. Let's see. A few more here. Robin Roberts on a 61. Jim Rice on a Topps Tribute on-card auto to 50. There's an Albert Pujols, number to 5 with a game-used relic. This is an early Albert Pujols. He's 2 out of 5. On the rookie card, Mike the Moose Musina. Eddie Murray with a game used. Is the Crime Dog once again, Hall of Fame. 2023. Steve Carlton on Archives. Frank Robinson on his MVP year. Hall of Fame 1982 inscription. Let's go back to some bigger ones. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Babe Ruth. The Babe. And then right next to him, I think is his dynamic duo buddy there, Lou Gehrig. Signed with a bunch of people here. Joe McCarthy. Let's see, Arthur Fletcher. It's a nice one. This is, I think, the 35 Yankees. Let's see, yep. 35 Yankees. So this one's pretty cool. Joe McCarthy, like I said, Red Rolf. A lot of nice signatures here. Lou Gehrig's the one. Who else is in here? Don Hoffman. Joe Sewell. It's another Hall of Famer there. And let's see, let's knock out a few more of these. Who I got here? Jack Morris on a Lou Rock special. CC Sabathia. This one's sweet, numbered to 15 with a nice chunky patch there. Rod Carew on what I think his best looking card, with him about to just be therapeutic with that ballet swing of his. Harold Baines, someone that a lot of people think is a suspect Hall of Famer, but a Hall of Famer nonetheless. Craig Biggio. Here's Dennis Eckersley. One from the same set, Jim Palmer. These, are they numbered? I don't think so, but cool cards. Here's a rookie card of Bill Mazeroski. Not bad. Greg Maddux. Very sweet. Another Cy Young great, Pedro Martinez. Picked this up with my boy Pick at Jim S at a National. Was excited to pick that up. Alan Trammell. Gaylord Perry on a 76 with the Rangers. Let's see, what's this here? Oh, yes, this I remember was a program. And this program had Connie Mack. The Wonder GM Connie Mack. So this is a program, and this is the other half here. And it had like the scorecard. So they basically gave me this back when they encapsulated this. I didn't know how they were going to treat it, if they were going to encapsulate the whole thing. But no need. They gave me back that. Let's see, I got another handful here, and then I'll do the last two pickups. The last. Mariano Rivera on a rookie card. And I just got a pickup of his, which I'm excited about. That'll be for a future video. Not an autograph, but a pickup nonetheless. Barry Larkin. There's another David Ortiz in one of my favorite sets, the 2011 set. Sweet action shot there. Bob Feller. Wade Hoyt. Nice old from the Murderers Row Yankees. Tony Perez. An 85. Carl Hubble on a Fleer. Very beautiful signature. It's a very light Catfish Hunter. Orlando Cepeda. Here's a Brooks Robinson. Very beautiful. Here's a sweet one. Reggie Jackson with the bold pinstripe cut. Gotta love that one. So one thing I gotta say is Leaf might not have the license, but they make up for it with sweet looking stuff like that in its own card. Can't hate on Leaf. Here's Paul Molitor. A 79. Whitey Herzog with a green pen to match the green. Not bad. Hall of Fame great. Rest in peace, Roy Halladay. My God, was this man great. Another Jeff Bagwell. This one's numbered. Let's see. Oh, to 25. Very low number. Earl Coombs, very excited about finding this one in the wild. Mickey Mantle with the Dave Blue Jacket special here that he did with his dad, the test issue out of the garage. Very prideful piece in my collection. Andre Dawson Rookie Cup. All right, things are gonna topple here. Let's see. Don't want to make a mess. Got that figured out. Tom Glavine. Burley Grimes. Dick Allen, new Hall of Famer. Well, recent Hall of Famer. Here's a rookie card of Orlando Cepeda with a heavenly inscription, to say the least. Look at all of these inscriptions. My Lord. 11-time All-Star. What is this? 58 Rookie of the Year. 67 World Series champion. Orlando Cepeda, Baby Bull. 67 MVP Hall of Fame. 99, I think it says. And MVP gave you twice. MVP 67. My gosh, this is inscription heaven over here. For all those that like inscription, they probably really appreciate that one. Here's one of my oldest playing days card. Lefty Gomez got a 10 auto, even though it's a pen. Sweet looking on a 33 Gaudi. This one's pretty pricey. Here's Roberto Alomar. And Paul Molitor, the Igniter. This one's numbered to 10, as you can tell right up there. And then the last two pickups are here, which I'm super excited. Let me pull out the one I received yesterday. Dizzy Dean autograph. I'm very stoked to get me a Dizzy Dean. Love that pickup for sure. And then this one I picked up, I think, a couple weeks back, and I was super excited to get this one. And it is a Roy Campanella early signature before his accident. So I chased this one for an affordable price. It took a while, and this one is super bold. It should get a 10 when I encapsulate this. I bought this raw, and the reason why I bought it raw was for two reasons. One, it was affordable, being that it was inserted. And two, I have a friend who works for JSA, so all I had to do was snap a picture, send it to him, and he told me, dude, that looks good. Pick it up. If you don't pick it up for me, he told me. So I was not hesitant after he told me that. I picked it up, and this is gonna go to PSA DNA to get encapsulated. But I love me this Roy Campanella early signature, be pre-accident, 3-time MVP. This is what I was excited to show you. This and the Dizzy Dean were my two latest pickups to go into my registry there that I got going on with Jake. And with that, I am gonna close off this video. I shared a lot of my Hall of Fame autographs, a lot of duplicate signees, but I'm having fun picking up these autographs. I guess let me share two of my dynamic duos in closing, Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth. And with that being said, I'm going to wish everyone happy hunting when it comes to cards. I want everyone to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.